American Express Platinum Card is probably one of the most controversial cards of all time. With a staggering $695 annual fee, it is the most expensive card in its respective category when you compare it to the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Capital One Venture X. But is the card worth it? Well, it really depends on who you ask. Some people might think that this card is a glorified paperweight with all of its credits and discounts. And others, they think that this card is the best travel card out there. We're going to talk about everything that this card has to offer, including its benefits, a lot of its credits, and the insurance protection that you get with this card. We're also going to talk about my experience with the card here recently. So let's get right into it. I've had this card for a little over a year now, and there's a few things that really drew me to this card. One of the things was the elevated sign-up bonus that I got with the card. At the time when I got the card, I earned 125,000 membership reward points if I spent a minimum of $8,000 in 6 months. With me and my budget, I knew I was going to be able to hit this minimum spend pretty easily. I didn't have any problem with this. This card is also known for having high sign-up bonuses at times. The highest that I have seen recently is 175,000 membership reward points if they spend $8,000 in 6 months. If you want to add this card to your wallet, I would suggest waiting until one of those elevated sign-up bonuses happen. Now, what does a $695 card have to offer? Let's talk about how you earn points with this card. To start off, you'll earn 5x points back on flights booked directly with airlines or through the Amex travel portal. You will also earn 5x points on prepaid hotels booked through Amex's travel portal. That also includes their hotel collection. And then 1x on everything else. By these metrics, this card is not that great by any stretch of the imagination. You can get the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Reserved card, and you'll earn 3x back on all travel purchases. Or you can go to the Capital One Venture X and earn 2x back on every purchase that you make with that card, compared to Amex's 1x back on all purchases. The Platinum card is simply not a card that anyone should be using on a daily basis, when you have several other cards that earn better rewards compared to the American Express Platinum card. But let's talk about all the other value that you get with this card. To start, you'll receive a $200 hotel credit on prepaid fine hotels and resorts or the hotel collection booked through the Amex travel portal. What that means is if you book a hotel through Amex's travel portal and it's either the hotel collection or the fine hotels and resorts, you will receive $200 back on your statement credit. I recently used this when I was in Nashville for Thanksgiving, and I did not book a hotel room for the day before Thanksgiving. Yes, I know that is my fault. I went on the Amex's travel portal that same night and booked the cheapest hotel that I could find. Knowing I was able to get $200 off my hotel room, I was able to stay at the Thompson Hotel in downtown Nashville, and all I really paid for was the valet and the resort fee. Now, I did not know I had to pay for valet, but hey, we live and we learn. I was still able to pay significantly less for a very nice hotel, and when I checked in, I was able to get upgraded to a much nicer room than what I booked. Next, you get access to, again, Amex's fine hotels and resorts, and what you get with this is daily breakfast for 2, guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout, a room upgrade when available, $100 credit towards eligible charges and noon check-in when available. Now, when I was in Nashville for Thanksgiving, I was able to utilize all of those perks because I booked a fine hotels and resort hotel. Because it was Thanksgiving and I was trying to get to my brother's to see my family, I only opted in for coffee before I checked out because they highly recommended that I used the $100 credit that I was able to use when I booked this hotel. Next, you get access to the hotel collection, and these benefits are very similar to the fine hotels and resorts. You will receive a complimentary credit valued at $100 to use towards eligible charges, which may include food and beverages, spa, or other on-property charges. You will also receive 12 p.m. check-in when available, and then a room upgrade when available, and then late checkout when also available. Next, you'll get a $200 airline fee credit. How this works is that you choose one qualifying airline, and then you will receive $200 in statement credits per calendar year when incidental charges are charged to your card from that specific airline. Whether this is for a checked bag, paying for Wi-Fi, drinks, or any other things that an airline might charge you, that credit will cover it. The one caveat about this credit is that the list of airlines that you can choose from is very short, and that list includes United, Hawaiian, Spirit, American Airlines, JetBlue, Southwest, Delta, and Alaska. With this card, you'll also receive Walmart Plus. This is a monthly membership credit and you have to pay for it monthly. Unfortunately, you cannot pay for this annually as Amex will not cover it. You will also receive a 240 digital entertainment credit. Each month, you will get a $20 statement credit to use on eligible purchases such as Disney Plus, a Disney bundle, ESPN Plus, Hulu, the New York Times, Peacock, and the Wall Street Journal. I personally use this credit for Hulu and the Wall Street Journal, and I get the full value of the $20 every single month. With the American Express Platinum Card, you'll also receive access to their Global Lounge collection. You will get access to the Centurion Lounge. You'll also receive Priority Pass, which gets you access to around 1,400 different lounges throughout different airports throughout the world. And then if you fly Delta, you'll also get access to their Sky Club. Even if you have just an economy ticket, you just have to have a boarding pass along with your American Express Platinum Card. You'll get access to the Delta Sky Club, limited to up to 10 visits per year. You'll also receive $200 in Uber Cash annually. You'll get $15 a month in Uber Cash and then a bonus of $20 in December to use on eligible orders with Uber Eats and rides within the US. This is probably one of my favorite credits to use just because me and my girlfriend, we like to try different restaurants all the time. Plus, if you have the American Express Gold Card, you are able to stack these credits to get a much larger discount as well. You then will also receive a $199 Clear credit. So you get a free membership with Clear to get through airport security just a little bit faster. I personally do not use this credit just because I'm not sure how I feel about giving a third-party company all of my biometric data just to get through security a little bit faster. I already have global entry and TSA PreCheck and I get through security just fine. So I'll pass on this credit for now, but if any of you guys think that this credit is worth it, feel free to let me know. You'll also receive a $100 Saks Fifth credit. You'll get $50 every 6 months to use at Saks Fifth. I love colognes and scents, so I use that credit specifically for colognes, and I'm able to get a little bit of a discount on colognes twice a year. You will also receive Hilton and Marriott Gold status. With those two statuses, you're eligible for late checkouts, possible room upgrades when available. Every time I have stayed at either a Hilton or a Marriott hotel, I have always gotten upgraded to a much nicer room than what I originally paid for. Having the gold status at both Hilton and Marriott is a nice perk to have just because you don't have to, spend majority of your life staying at these hotel rooms just to get statuses at Hilton or Marriott. You then will also get a fee credit for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. I personally use Global Entry, and you will also get TSA PreCheck when you buy Global Entry as well. So if you have any international trips planned, or if you want to eventually go overseas, Global Entry is going to be your best bet. And then finally, you get no foreign transaction fees. This is big because if you use a debit card or an entry-level credit card overseas, you'll pay probably hundreds of dollars just in transaction fees when they are converting the currencies from wherever you went to back to USD. When I went to Ireland, I learned this the hard way, and I probably spent a couple $100 just in foreign transaction fees. Trust me, I was very irritated about it. Now I know that there are cards out there that don't have any foreign transaction fees, so I won't get stuck in that situation ever again. Those are all of the monetary benefits that you get with the American Express Platinum Card. And if you are able to fit this card into your lifestyle, I personally think that card is worth it. I will be renewing my card because I just see so much value from this. Now let's talk about the protection benefits that you get with this card. There is a slew of protection benefits that you get with this card, and I'm not going to bore you with all the intricate details that come with the protection benefits, but just to highlight a few, this is what you get with this card. Premium car rental protection, car rental loss and damage insurance, purchase protection and return protection, extended warranties and trip cancellation, interruption insurance, trip delay insurance, and baggage insurance. You'll also receive cell phone protection as well. Now we're going to be talking about Amex's transfer partners. Amex is probably one of the best variety of transfer partners for hotels and airlines. Their two main hotel transfer partners are Marriott and Hilton. I have always been a Marriott person, but I have recently been staying at Hilton properties and I've really enjoyed my stays there as well. Their main domestic airline partners are Delta and JetBlue, but because airlines have this thing called alliances, these are essentially airline partnerships. So what this means is that I could book a seat on British Airways' website going to a specific destination, but I will actually be flying on a Delta Airlines plane going to that destination that I'm going to be going to. So utilizing the airlines alliances, you pretty much get access to all of their alliance airlines, and you're able to pretty much fly almost to anywhere in the world, or at least anywhere within the United States. Amex also has a robust international airline partners as well, such as Aer Lingus going to Ireland, British Airways going to London, or Singapore Airlines going to Singapore. And now that we have gone through all the benefits that this card has to offer, the benefits that have some sort of cost associated with them come out to be around $1,700 in value. This is assuming that you use all of the credits, which we know that you won't. So when you're looking to get this card, you really have to be honest with yourself if you're even going to use all of the credits and benefits that this card has to offer. So this card has a $300 Equinox credit that I did not talk about in the video, just because for the most part, no one really uses this credit, and I think this is by far the worst credit that they have to offer. Now, the value that I got out of this card last year in 2024 was around $740. The reason why that number is so low is because I did not use the $199 clear membership. I also did not use the $200 airline incidental credit as well. In 2025, I will be using the $200 airline fee credit for a trip that we will eventually take sometime in this calendar year. I will also be utilizing my Walmart Plus membership for a full calendar year as well, and this will bring the total value that I see from this card to be roughly around $1,100. So in reality, I am pretty much seeing $400 just for having this card. This does not even include the value that I received from trips booked in 2024, plus having the luxury of having access to airport lounges, and then also having access to the Hilton and Marriott Gold status. Trust me, there is nothing greater than hearing, "We upgraded your room." There's also some unspoken benefits that you will receive with this card. Some of those benefits include upgraded Ubers or highly rated Uber drivers with newer cars, upgraded rental cars when booked with the Platinum Card. When I rented a car in New Jersey to go to a wedding, I originally booked a small compact car, but the car that they gave me was a Ford Edge. Now, I know it's nothing fancy or really anything too crazy, but it is nice knowing that I was able to get a larger vehicle with much larger space just because I had that card. So with all of that being said, I still see value in having this card in my arsenal just because it really elevates my travel experience. Whether it's me getting to the airport a little bit earlier to enjoy a lounge, or getting upgraded rooms at hotels, or even getting honestly better Ubers or newer cars when I rent them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you'll be keeping this card in 2025 or canceling this card. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to press that subscribe button to be the first to know about videos just like this. You all take care now, and I'll see you next time.